So you're thinking about moving to Eagle, Idaho, and you want to know all the pros and cons there are to living and moving here to Eagle, Idaho. We're getting after it right now. Hey everyone, so you're looking to move to Eagle, Idaho, and you want to know everything about it. We're going to be covering everything you need to know about living in Eagle, Idaho, and specifically what the pros are and what some of the cons are of moving and living here in wonderful Eagle, Idaho, here in beautiful Boise in the Treasure Valley area. Now, real quick, before we get after that, my name is Curtis Chism with the Chism team. My team and I absolutely love helping people relocate here to the Treasure Valley. I myself relocated from California. I know how stressful it can be, and that's our job, is to make it just as absolutely smooth as possible. So whether you're 9 days out, 90 days, even a couple years out, just hit me up and my team and I will meet with you, go over exactly what it is that you're looking for when you're looking to make the move here, what kind of lifestyle you're looking for, figure out if Eagle's the best place for you or maybe some other area of Treasure Valley. So we'll sit down, we'll have a Zoom call, go over all your wants and needs and exactly what your lifestyle is. So just before we get started, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the bell button so you get notified of the new videos when we post them. We drop new videos at least once a week, but really oftentimes it's every two or three times a week. And then hit that like button, helps us out. So let's get after the pros of living here in Idaho before we get after the cons. I mean, the first one up is definitely going to be the lifestyle of living here. There is so much to do here in Eagle, Idaho. You have absolutely amazing access to the Boise River and the Greenbelt, miles, hundreds of miles of walking trails. It's all connected through Eagle, through Boise, also through Star, right along the river. It's called the Greenbelt. It's absolutely wonderful. You can run, you can walk, you can take your kids and push the strollers, you can walk your dogs. There's doggy bags along the way, of course, if you forgot those. So super great access to the river. You can fish along the river. I absolutely love going to the river with my family here in Eagle and exploring. So we'll go and splash around in the river, we'll float down the river, just sit along the river. And especially in the summertime when it's super hot, it's a great place to come because the river is nice and cold. It's fed by the snow from the local mountains. So it really cools off when you're down by the river. It's a good 10, 15 degrees cooler right along the water as opposed to the 100 degrees that it could get to here in the summertime. You also have amazing access to the foothills, mountain biking, hiking. Just 2 hours away, you got McCall, a great little resort town you can visit at Payette Lake. And so you're super close to that. And of course, there's Eagle Island State Park, which has all kinds of fun activities, a big, huge pond, a big slide. It has winter activities, of course, too. You got the great skateboard park here as well. And so there's just so much to do right here in Eagle without ever even having to leave Eagle if you don't want. And then next up, one of the big reasons why people move here to Eagle is how safe and family friendly it is. It is one of the safest areas in all of Treasure Valley and in America. Now, there's one town that's slightly safer than Eagle, and that's Star, Idaho, just barely safer, and this is right next to Eagle. But Eagle is 79% safer than most towns in America. So you can feel very safe here at all times. Of course, there is a very, very small amount of crime like there is everywhere, but very, very safe. You can, unlock your doors at night if you forget and not really worry about it. So that's why a lot of folks are moving here to Eagle, is just how safe it is, and therefore how safe it is to raise your family here in Eagle too. Now, again, I actually have a whole video diving into all the different areas of Treasure Valley and the different safety information about that, so you can choose for yourself what might be the safest place or best place for you, in calculating affordability, etc. So that is actually going to be a con that a lot of people are going to see for Eagle, is that it's quite expensive to live here. And a lot of that is because of what I just talked about, the great lifestyle there is here and how safe it is. So you are going to be paying a premium for that. Right now, when I'm recording this video, the median price is right around $1 million to live here in Eagle. Now, that being said, there are a lot of options for you if you're not looking to pay $1 million for a home. So that's going to be another pro that we're going to jump into, is just how much wide variety of homes there are here. So there are going to be some very expensive homes in the $1 to $2 million price range, or potentially more, depending on what you're looking for. Now those homes are going to be beautiful homes right on ponds, right on the river, with views, etc. Maybe acreage, just depends on exactly what you're looking for. But there are going to be some other homes too. They're going to be a little more affordable. There's going to be older homes here, mid-century homes, starter homes. So those are going to be more in the $500,000, $600,000 price range for you. So there's a wide variety. Don't let the $1 million price point scare you. And that's the thing. A lot of people think, oh, you live in Eagle, you must be rich. Well, there are a lot of wealthy folks that live here, but there are wealthy folks that live all throughout the Treasure Valley. There's money everywhere here in the Treasure Valley, and everyone is just super, super friendly. It doesn't matter if you're living in Eagle or you're living somewhere else. Everyone's super friendly. You can live in Caldwell or Nampa and come visit Eagle, but there's also a lot of money in Caldwell and Eagle, and you can get a lot more money, you can get a lot more property for your money if you move out into those areas versus Eagle. So it just depends on what you're looking for. If you want to be close to all the lifestyle action like I was describing earlier, then you might be willing to pay a little extra for it. Now, let's talk about the schools. That's another, it's a pro or a con, depending on how you look at it. The schools overall actually are really good here in Eagle, but overall in Idaho, they're not the best schools in the nation. They kind of rank right around 30th in the nation. You've got Eagle High, Eagle Middle, and of course several elementary schools. And the schools are pretty solid here. But if you aren't happy with that, you're welcome to apply for charter schools. You'd have to apply for them. They're popular to get into. And there are some really good charter schools here as well. So, but that being said, there's the great sports programs, good solid education. So it just depends on exactly what you're looking for. And there are some good charter school options that you can apply to as well. Now, another con that we have here, even though you're so close to so much great lifestyle activities, so much outdoor activities, the con is you're not as close to major shopping, hospitals, etc. Now there is St. Al's here, which is going to provide emergency services for you. However, if you are looking for planned surgeries, etc., you're going to be more in Meridian, probably at St. Luke's, or in Boise itself at St. Al's or St. Luke's as well. So you're not going to be right around a hospital, but for emergency services, you are covered there. And then your other shopping is going to be also down in Meridian. Now, Costco and Target are right at North Meridian, basically right on Chinden. So you are going to have to jump over into Meridian. It's really not that far away, but it's not actually located in Eagle. So you're going to be traveling down there. Also, you're going to be traveling most likely to the Village to take in a movie, do your shopping. And the Village is really, really cool. I've got lots of videos talking about the Village and all the great shopping, restaurants, etc. that are there. There's a great ice rink that they create in the winter time, Christmas light shows, etc. So you're probably going to want to take a look down there for your major shopping, but there's still a lot to do right here in Eagle. There's family fun days, there's farmers markets, everything right here in Eagle. So even though you do have to drive a little bit to get into Boise, about 20, 25 minutes away, maybe get into your major shopping in Meridian, get 10, 15, 20 minutes, etc. You have to drive a little bit. That's going to be the major con, but it's really not that big of a deal because you still have your basic conveniences here. It's just for your more major shopping, you're going to have to go out for it. Now, one of my favorite parks in all of Treasure Valley is located in Eagle, and that's Reed Merrill Park. It has a huge, huge playground and a big, huge, beautiful splash pad. They've got a great little ice cream shop here. And again, it's right on the greenbelt. So you just walk down the path, go over this beautiful steel bridge, rusted out steel bridge, and boom, you're right on the river where you can splash around and play in the river. So I love going there with my family, my kids absolutely love it. There's also a big soccer field there. There's a big kind of gazebo you can rent out for parties. So Reed Merrill Park is located here in Eagle. It's definitely worth checking out. Also, Hill Road. You want to drive along Hill Road. Absolutely incredible views of the valley driving through Hill Road. I would highly recommend that you travel through that when you're taking a look, when you're visiting here in Eagle. Well, those are the pros and cons of living in Eagle, Idaho. If you are looking to make the move here to Eagle, Idaho, all you got to do is reach out and let me know. And my team and I will sit down and talk with you over Zoom. We'll figure out if this is the best place for you or if there's somewhere else that you prefer to move, and we'll set up a plan for when you come out so we can tour homes with you and show you everything there is about beautiful Eagle and Treasure Valley. But all you got to do is reach out so we can do that, so we can sit down with you. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe on this channel and hit the bell so you get notified every time a new video comes out, and like the video. And if you are looking to make the move here, then you want to check out this video that goes over everything you need to know about living in Treasure Valley.